All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to look at myself for a second because, that's the cool thing to do nowadays. This is session, what do we call it? 2 of Chronos Battle Arena. Let's see here. I was given a script, but I don't really like following it. It says something along the lines of hit the follow button, or you can find us on Discord, YouTube, or Facebook, or Twitter. I didn't know we had all these things. We do some cool stuff. We play D&D, obviously, as you can see now. We do some steampunk stuff. What else do we do? We do something, Dead Man. My favorite, Mouse Guard, which I haven't played yet, but I think it's pretty awesome. So we should definitely do that next time. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of it, I guess. We do lots of cool things. Join us. We got links on Roll20 and Discord, so hit us up. We'll look, it's all good. We got some new people today, this Thursday. We got some returning. We got our champion in here today. Give us a wave, Mr. Champion, sir. Look at that. He is here to defend his title. We got 6 combatants. We got Corvus Veneti. We got Damel Silith. We got Danter. We got Lucius Stone, my favorite name, by the way. We got Gregor Starak. Starak, am I pronouncing that right?
I think so. Starak.
Okay, Starak, perfect. And I'm going to butcher this now. Naraka Nilo. Is that good enough? Is that close?
Actually, that's spot on.
Perfect. I like it. Okay, let me organize my screen because I have 10,000 screens open. Okay, so perfect. Let's switch maps. All right. Everybody sees the screen. Everybody sees the map.
Good here.
Perfect. This map was especially made by the Wizards. You guys walk in, you see a couple of fancy pools. I don't know what we're fighting this week, but it sure looks interesting to me. So let's introduce everybody real quick. We got Corvus Beniti walking in. How's Corvus feeling? Give us a little intro. How's he doing this week? Is he excited?
So Corvus walks in. He just takes a quick look around and says, "Toto, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore."
All right. Damel Smith's walking in. He sees a couple of pools. Give us a little intro. How's Damel feeling this week?
Damel's a little confused because he's seen last time's fight and was excited to fight something big.
All right, Danter is the next coming in. How is Danter feeling? What's going through Danter's head?
He's very smug. Right now, he's already won before. He's ready to defend his title and to curve stomp all these newcomers.
Perfect. Danter is getting his own entrance this week. He is the champion. He does not need to walk in with all the plebeians. All right, we got Lucius Stone. What's going through Lucius's head?
It's be a much bigger arena than I ever thought it was gonna be.
Gregor. What is going on with Gregor?
Gregor enters the arena, takes a quick look around, thinks to himself, "Is this it?"
Yeah. Okay, and next, last but not least, definitely not, we got Naraka Nilo walking in. What is he thinking?
Naraka's just eyeing the competition and waves his hand over his shoulder to bring out his celestial owl familiar.
All right, we have only one familiar this time. I think last time we had like 2 or 3 for sure. All right, so let's have everybody 2. Yeah, I know I was playing last week. I had 1. Yeah, there's the owl right there. Oh, let's delete this owl. All right, so if I can have everybody jump down, and we'll roll for initiative, and we'll see what's going on.
Finally, not a negative number.
I don't know why that rolled with advantage, but the first number's a 2, so I rolled a 1.
Oh, you definitely did there, Big. You definitely did. All right, let's change that up for you.
Is familiar going on my initiative, or should it have its own?
That is a good question. Is it a spell, or is it something that is part of your race?
It is a spell. Find familiar.
Then it will definitely go on your turn.
Okay.
Okay, so we got the top of the order, which is Naraka. All right, the game's yours, guys. You see an open arena, you see your friends or enemies, and looks like a pretty nice floor. Like I said, there's a couple pools, and if any of you have looked around, you've also noticed 2 chests on the top. I don't know what they're there for. I thought they looked pretty, though.
Motivation.
That's right, motivation. All right, Naraka, it's all you, buddy.
So Naraka just looks around and sends his owl to do kind of a flyby just to see if he can spot anything else of interest.
Okay, so Naraka's owl. Can we give it a name? I feel like we need a name for your owl.
Yes, Bolt is the owl's name.
Bolt it is. Bolt's flying around. He notices 5 pools in total. The middle one being slightly bigger than the other 4. And that's about all he sees. He sees the dirt, or sand, I guess, was recently groomed. So there's still the nice, lines in the sand. Other than that, that's all he sees.
Naraka then decides to move out a little bit, take a look for himself, and takes the dodge action. So I want to move. Let's see here. To here and take the dodge action.
Okay, so none of them can. Perfect. I like that. So you walked across there. I'm assuming
around the edge of it.
Yeah. Yes, something like this, so that Grigor can't hit you as you're walking by. You're giving him a nice long white berth.
Right.
Perfect. Yeah, no, that's good, man. I'm taking the dodge action. Okay. And just on a quick downside, I did just check the spell because I'm a pleb too. On the next time we're getting to the top of your initiative, we'll roll your owl separately because he'll go on its own turn.
Okay.
Okay, Corvus.
All right, so Corvus is just gonna walk forward, go to the pool that's closest to her, and she's gonna look in. Can I tell how deep that pool is?
Roll me a perception check.
There we go.
Yeah, with your 13, you can tell it goes pretty deep. Probably 30, 40 feet down.
So Corvus is gonna take her staff out and kind of dip it in the water, like swirl it to see if anything's in there.
She swirls kind of the edge of the pool here, and this pool is too big. Like, she makes a couple of waves, but that's about it.
That's it.
Okay, next, Danter.
Well, first off, Danter's gonna go over here, move a bit closer to everyone else, seeing as he feels kind of lonely. And then he notices that owl birds. Remembers last time wasn't so much fun, that owl flying around, so he wants to get rid of that real quick. He'll take 2 shots at the owl. Short bow.
All right, you're hitting an owl, so 23 you definitely hit, and, well, I mean, I'm sad to say, but the 17 hits too, and it's a familiar, buddy. So a familiar, I'm going to say he's gone. What do you think, Nakara? You think your owl
he's down. He only has 1 hit point.
I think 17 does it.
Good bird.
I feel terrible because I just feel like it's gone.
So much for that sad owl. It's needed. Danter really has a bird thing. We'll have to talk about that. All right, is that your turn then, buddy?
Yeah, that's all from me.
Okay. Damo.
I'm gonna walk north and just like take a dodge action because I don't know what's going on yet. Where can I go? Here. And I'm gonna end my turn.
Sorry, Lucius.
Oh, it's my turn. Wonderful. So you gotta take a look. Take a look as I try to shove her in.
Okay. Can I get Corvus to roll a strength check, please?
That's gonna be easy.
All right.
What are you grappling?
Corvus is inside the pool now.
Oh, the poor birdie is wet.
How do we feel about this? Can Corvus swim? Has he learned how to swim?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. All right.
I don't know if this is gonna work, but actually, I don't know if this is gonna work. This will be a DM call.
Yeah, let me know, man.
I have the feat spell sniper, so it says it doubles my range when I have an attack spell. So can I shocking grasp the water from where I'm at, since it's 10 feet away?
You know what? I'll allow it. Go ahead.
Sweet.
Did you just shove?
I'm gonna quicken a spell, and because I am a sorcerer.
Sorcerer,
That's
yeah.
well done.
Yeah.
And shocking grasp.
Okay, go ahead and roll that. And since he's in the water, it'll be double the lightning.
Sweet. How you like me now?
Well, let's see if that hits. The 17 hit.
Yes.
Well, that's really upsetting for the wet bird that just got electrocuted. I think we get a nice smell of cooked chicken currently in the arena. Go ahead and roll me a performance check real quick, Lucius. Let's see how swell you moved your hands there. You know what? The crowd is ecstatic by your move. You did that touch so aesthetically pleasing that they're on their feet. They're clapping for you. They love this smell. And you can hear a couple of gold coins getting thrown at you, you know. It's a good time for everybody. So yeah, 17, 22 lightning damage since you're in the water. And how does Chorus feel? Is he or she feeling a little sad about this?
Of course, is confused, but she doesn't have a response for that because she never heard anyone say anything. that could apply to the situation.
Poor Corvus. All right, Lucius, is that your turn?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Gregor.
Let's get this party started. Just gonna shuffle over here, and he's gonna punch you because I got reach with a halberd. Boop.
At disadvantage.
He's taking the dodge action. So
He has indeed taken a dodge action, so roll again.
Hey,
It does not matter.
That's hit.
too bad I rolled a 7 first.
19 still hits. Yeah, 7 slashing damage.
And extra attack this time. Checked advantage. Disadvantage, I mean.
Thank you. That makes
Yeah.
life easy. 10 does not hit. You swing your halberd the first time around, and you do make contact with your target. The second time, you feel a little bit too complacent, and you hit again. And you know what? This time, Naraka got it. He took 2 steps back, and you missed.
Eh,
All right.
I guess that'll be my turn.
Okay, Naraka, you just got halberded.
And Naraka tears his gaze away from the guy that just took out his familiar and turns around.
Surprise!
So I'm no longer dodging. I move to here, and I swing at I forget Grigor.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, as I'm swinging, you hear like Naraka mumbling under his breath, but it sounds like something arcane is happening.
All right.
Ow. Yep, that hits.
I'm going to make a call. Yeah, 25 definitely hits.
And
Owies.
that is it.
All right, so take 9 piercing and 5 thunder damage there, buddy.
Got it.
Perfect. That's it, Naraka. Okay. Corvus, my man, your turn.
So Corvus, just so confused right now. She's just gonna try to climb out.
No. Stay in the pool. Stay in the pool.
Do I make a acrobatics check or a athletics check?
You know what? She's so close to the edge, she can probably climb out. It's just pools in the ground, so you're fine.
Okay, so that is how much movement?
5 feet. He just pushed you right in, so you were right at the edge.
All right, so suspecting the person that's right in front of her, she's gonna feel like he's the one that pushed her. So she's just gonna step forward, just start swinging at him.
Perfect. Let's roll that, and we'll see what happens.
What's with all the initiatives?
I don't know what.
So that's a 14 to hit and a 25 to hit.
Oh, boy.
14 misses, 25 hits.
Something's coming.
And then I'm making an unarmed strike.
Okay. Oh, first nat 20 of the night.
And I'm going to use my stunning blow.
Okay, stunning strike. Okay.
Yeah. Try and ping that right.
You can definitely stunning strike. I notice you got a little wizard apprentice there.
Yes, I'll roll a constitution above 14 or he's stunned.
All right. Lucius, go ahead and roll that, my man.
Oh,
Consider yourself stunned.
so me.
Alright, so now I'm gonna just step away from the pool a little bit and then end.
Okay. And your
That's
turn
it.
away. Oh, perfect. Dancer.
Alright, let's see. Whimsical as ever, Danter sees these two up top fighting over there, so not wanting to be biased, he's going to take one shot at each of them.
All right. Do declare which one you're hitting, please.
First
roll?
one's the one at the left, the second one's the one at the right.
Okay.
This guy and then this guy.
Perfect. So that's a hit and a hit. They both hit.
And just as he's taking the shot at Naraka, it seems like a very almost like unfortunate turn of events, but his hand slips slightly on the bow. One might say it was almost a lucky coincidence on Naraka's part.
All right, roll that again then.
Well, so much for that.
As Danter is feeling slightly unlucky on the first attack, he rolls again because he thinks he can probably do better, and he does indeed. Luck was on his side. All right, so Gregor, you're taking 5, and one day I'll remember all your names. Naraka, you take 9. Is that your turn there, buddy?
Yep, that's all for me.
Okay. All right, Damiel. You're seeing that there's quite a fight going on.
I'm gonna take 2 shots at this one.
Which one?
Just because the one that isn't all glowy. Because he looks more intimidating.
The one in pixel art?
Yeah, that one.
Okay. First hits.
And I'm gonna step back more.
Okay.
And that's the end.
All right, Damiel looking slightly confused, just shooting off an arrow, walking back. Back to Lucius Stone. He just got viciously attacked.
Yep, and is just, squinching his eyes. That's all he can move. Yeah, no, my turn's over. I'm stunned.
I know, buddy. All right. Last but not least, Gregor.
Well, since I don't want to move, I'm just gonna... I'm sorry, who is this character again next to me?
Naraka.
Naraka? Except this time... First for bonus action, Rattle Spike. And then I'll attack you. And I'm pretty sure that's a miss.
The 10.
Oh, come on! Why you do this to me?
Gregor still, not knowing exactly where he is or what just happened, trying to use his halberd twice and misses both times. Very unfortunate.
Yeah, I guess that's my turn.
All right, buddy. Good try. All of a sudden, you guys hear a loud crashing noise. And next to you guys, a couple of kobolds are running out of ditches. To be exact, 4 kobolds. This kobold's running up to Lucius, and since nobody noticed these fun kobolds coming out of the ditches, they're all getting surprise attacks. First kobold walks up, takes his little dagger out, attacks Lucius with a 14, definitely misses. Next kobold comes up, sees Corvus, tries to hit her with a dagger, also not his best shot today. Third kobold coming around, seeing Naraka right next to the hole, giving him a nice little dagger, 12, These kobolds are like disappointing the crowds today. Last kobold, one more time. 16. Also misses. Well, this week's entertainment seems a little lame. I don't know. I don't know who thought kobolds was a good idea. All right. To the top of the order. If the button works. Kobold, look at that. He gets to go first. All right, this kobold no longer taking a step over so he doesn't lose his walking back into the hole. And you know what? What's funny is you guys can only see their heads popping out of the hole. So they have to like kind of reach up. You know, they're trying to dagger your feet. Kobolds have fun pack tactics. So he gets a still advantage. And he's going to go for Naraka still. Going for that kill shot. 19. That kobold finally gets to put his little tiny dagger into Naraka's feet. And Naraka feels probably almost like a toothpick in between his big toe. It's a little uncomfortable.
Just a quick question.
Yeah.
Will he have pack tactics even though the other kobold isn't next to me?
Yeah, because only another kobold ally has to be within feet of the creature and the allied. You know what? I'll give that to you. Fair enough, the kobold's on the other side. So let's see what that second roll was. That first roll was a 4. So his little dagger misses you by a slight margin, hitting in between your big toe. Very unfortunate for these kobolds. Haven't done much yet.
Naraka looks very relieved.
Naraka, go. You see some kobolds popping out.
Seeing that his previous foe is now just about surrounded by kobolds, he turns and utilizing his foe's momentary distraction, begins chanting under his breath and attacks again.
All right. Snack attack.
Yeah.
So you get snack attack because
because enemies. Does it work? Is it only allies, or is it since he has enemies within 5 feet of him?
It's only allies unless you have the swashbuckler feat, which then gives you advantage.
New follower
Gotcha.
detected.
Never mind then. Never mind. It's 8 plus the thunder damage.
Yeah. Gregor is.
And then as a bonus action, Naraka takes a deep breath and tries to straighten himself out a little bit. As soon as I can find it here.
Yeah, no worries, man.
Here we go. And that is it.
Perfect. Going for some second wind, grabbing out a little Hello Kitty Band-Aid and slapping it on his wrist. All right. Cobalt. This Cobalt standing right behind Gregor. This guy gets to roll an advantage. Which probably doesn't do him any good. Oh, 22. 5. Gregor is not feeling it today.
Where is my luck?
This Cobalt. Seeing Lucius. Gonna give him a little tickle with his dagger. 19 hits, 3 piercing damage.
Here's just a quick drop of eyebrows, just like,
Corvus.
All right, so seeing the new threat coming, like the first knife coming towards Corvus, she kind of like moves out of the way, and then she turns towards, what is he, a Dragonborn? And she says in a deep voice, "Put this behind us." And then in a low voice says, "Do not trouble your heart. Do not be afraid." And then turns towards the kobold right next to her, making 2 strikes with her staff. $13 to hit, then 19 to hit. And I'm targeting the Cobalt.
You're hitting the kobold. Oh, look at that. I'm on a different layer. Curse you, roll 20. Curse you. All right. This little kobold, with your first attack, you give him a little spear shove, and you notice that it was just a tip. Like, you really just pricked him with the tip of your spear, and this kobold falls over dead.
All right. So, are you counting my second attack, or could I?
I do not. You get to redo that.
So my class ability is when I kill something, I gain 8 temporary hit points. So I'm just telling you that.
Yeah, so your wisdom mod, your monk level, sure, man, yeah.
Wait,
So after that one little slice, Corvos is gonna hop forward and then take a second strike at the other kobold.
All right.
12 to hit.
Oh, man, tell me how you end this poor kobold's sad, sad life.
So it's just gonna be like a little swift. One kobold attacks Corvos. She's gonna like slightly move her hip out of the way. Then she's gonna slice at his throat. His blood splatters all over the place. Then Corvos is gonna like do a little side flip and then stab straight into the second kobold. And then with her past experience, she's gonna move away from the hole, and then I'm gonna end without attacking the Dragonborn.
Okay. And that's all she's going to do?
Yes.
Perfect. This sad kobold is sadly no longer with us. The crowd, though, cheering after the 2 kobolds were taken care of. A little morbid on my, I don't know, man. This might be the wrong arena. Danger.
Alright, well, Danger is a little bit annoyed. He thought these kobolds would at least be a little bit entertaining, but seeing as they haven't hurt anyone in the slightest, he just feels like he should finish them off. So he's going to take one shot at each of the kobolds.
And both of those kobolds, how do you take away their little lives?
He's aiming for the eyes, the left eye of both of them. Just an arrow in each of them.
Going for the classic left eye shot. Dancher takes them out both.
Then he just kind of puts his bow on his back, crosses his arms, and looks at them, expecting them to continue fighting each other.
All right. And that's your turn, buddy?
Yep, that's all for me.
All right. Damil. Damil, your turn, buddy.
I'm gonna take 2 more shots at him.
All right. Gregor taking both of those shots like a champ. Damil, how do you down Gregor?
Oh, he's down?
Yup.
Damien's gonna hold up the last arrow. Wait, is it the first arrow that hit him or the second arrow?
the first. I was at 1 HP.
Oh, the
It
first
was
arrow. Okay.
definitely
He's
the
gonna
first.
take out the first arrow and he's gonna say, "I offer up this contract to bear the wicked spirit that sleeps among the darkness." And he's gonna take it and aim right for it and shoot it.
All right. Gregor,
And-
do you have... sorry to interrupt you there,
Oh, that's
Damo.
fine.
Gregor, with that first arrow you're taking, is there anything, is he striking a cool pose before he goes down? Does Gregor have any last words before he hits the ground?
If I had the moment, I'd be like, bah! But then fall. Bleh.
Do I have my second arrow?
I was gonna use that.
You do have your second arrow, yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna attack.
good night, everybody.
I'm gonna attack him with one of my arcane arrows, and it's gonna be a shadow arrow.
All right.
Is that it?
And
Oh, wait.
again, just as you are ready to fire it off, just something seems to go slightly wrong.
Okay.
As you're knocking that arrow, you drop your arrow just off your bow, having to pick up a different arrow from the back of your quiver, hoping for that good shot. Roll again.
Okay. Oh. I'm gonna say 12 doesn't hit.
Obviously, that second arrow wasn't as good as a quality as the first one. You dropped into the ground, and it kind of flew. But then the feathers started to come out of the back of the arrow, and then the arrowhead came off, and it just wasn't wasn't good. You should really talk to that guy that supplied you.
God damn it, Greg. And that's the end of my turn.
All right, Lucius.
Yeah, shake free from paralysis. Got scared there for a moment. Thought I was gonna die to kobolds. Not a glorious death at all. Corvus is the crow person, right?
Yes.
All
I
right.
can't go.
I'll lean in next to Corvus and whisper something. If Corvus, I did actually whisper you in chat. I don't know if you saw it or not. And otherwise, gonna mumble some arcane stuff, wave a few fingers around, and cast that at the 3rd level.
Okay. All right, go ahead and roll that. So you said at 3rd level?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so go ahead and add the 10.
Yep.
So,
Do I just add it to my health, or should I make another part?
well, yeah, it's 17 temp health, so
Yeah.
they're separate there.
What do you want me to do?
You know what? Why don't you use that fancy red bar and just throw that in there?
Okay.
Is that your turn, buddy?
No, I'm gonna
Tell
go
me.
here, and since everybody's shooting arrows, go prone.
So since you just stepped out of Corvus's reach, she's going to get an attack of opportunity on you as you're running away.
She
Go
says,
ahead and run.
Not whispering at all. Time heals all wounds. And she doesn't take an attack opportunity.
Thank you, kind.
All right, roll that. Let's see what happens. No, I'm waiting for Corvus
I'm
to
not taking
roll.
the attack.
Oh, you're not taking it? Oh, okay. Okay.
She gave me a nice quote. Time heals all wounds, and didn't touch me.
All right, is that it then, Lucius? You said you're laying down prone?
Yep, everybody's shooting arrows. I'm going prone.
Sure.
Put the
All
shield
right.
over my head. Don't hurt me.
Okay, you're currently laying flat on the ground with a shield over your head. You hear the crowd booing. They haven't seen a gladiator lay down in the dirt unless he's dead.
Give them the finger. No, I'm kidding.
Gregor, go.
He's dead.
Gregor, Grigor is down. And
It was going to be
was
awesome, though. Oh, well.
it was a glorious, glorious death. All right. As you guys finish defeating the kobolds, you can hear a loud, booming voice. And if I'd have a deep voice, I'd make it sound something like this. And now for the main event. I know you guys were disappointed about the kobolds, but we have scoured the far reaches of the Orient for this beautiful creature, and a large, imperial-looking blue dragon pops out of the water and roars loudly. He definitely does not enjoy being here right now.
Weird. Corvus, you might get cooked a little bit more.
I wish.
All right. Naraka, you hear a very loud roar.
Naraka looks over and then seems to kind of visibly, for now, dismiss what the roar is coming from. Instead, he turns back up to see, to look at the archer that just fired at him last, and heads in that direction. So he uses his movement speed, and then uses his cunning action to dash.
Okay.
Let me see how much I'm getting that spot.
I'm gonna stay and watch the rest of the fight.
And then he uses his main action to dash.
Okay, so you are wanting to engage. All right.
And then Naraka uses action surge. And as he's dashing, he just like spins around with his rapier and attempts to stab right through his opponent
Perfect.
as he's mumbling under his breath.
You know what? You give me a sweet, sweet performance check on advantage, please. Oh, buddy. All right. So, Naraka running across the field like a gazelle, coming right up to Damil, swinging around, and it almost looks like she's performing like an arcane ritual with her rapier in the air, coming down on top of Damil, hitting her right in the middle of the chest. Damil taking 8 piercing and 7 thunder damage. The crowd just going insane. This was some great moves from Damil and the people. From Naraka, and the people will definitely remember what just happened today. All right, is that your turn, then, buddy?
Yep, that's it.
Perfect. You guys can hear that loud roar one more time. And all of a sudden, this majestic creature popping out of this side of the pool, looking at Dancher, who's standing all by himself. Dancher and everybody else within 120 feet of this beautiful, beautiful creature, go ahead and roll me a wisdom saving throw. Danter, Naraka, Kovis.
You said 120 feet, right?
Correct, yes.
That's me and Cobra should be out of.
You should be, yeah. But Kovis liked to roll anyway, and he passed, so he's happy. So Danter and Naraka rolled, and I need one more roll from Damil.
Sorry. I'm drawing it right now.
No worries, buddy. All right. Everybody's good, but Damil feels fear. Fear, he probably, or she, I don't want to put anything in here. It's a he, perfect. Hasn't felt before in his life. Consider yourself frightened for 1 minute. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn, ending the effect if you succeed. All right. Then the dragon still eyeing up Dancher is gonna throw a little breath towards Dancher. Dancher, roll me a dexterity saving throw. Oh,
Fucking hell.
nat 1, buddy.
Well, that's great.
Dancher falling over his own feet, tripping down, landing prone on the ground, taking 30 damage.
The tradition continues, I see.
The crowd going wild. This dragon is obviously a great crowd pleaser. Corvus, your turn.
Sprinting towards the dragon. I already marked my path. So it's 70 feet here, and then my full 100.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it? Okay. Dancher, you just got smoked. Literally.
Yeah, he sees that and he's just gonna. Nope. He's just getting the hell out of there. He's gonna go, he's gonna dash, then he's gonna spend a key point the step of the wind and go even further. He's not sticking around. Oh, that's entire 150 feet of movement he gets right there.
Okay. No problem, buddy. Dancher, as a previous champion, can hear cheers from the crowd, and not the good kind, as he is running away. All right, that's your turn, buddy?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Perfect. Damil.
Oh, okay.
You are afraid, good sir.
I am so scared right now. I'm gonna take a disengage action and run like here. Oh no, like what? Yeah, I'm gonna take a disengage action and run over.
You can't run down because you cannot willingly move towards the dragon. You'll have to go straight or up.
I'll go to here.
As he
And I'm
moves
gonna-
away, the thunderous aura rippling around him suddenly bursts with a loud sound, sending a shock through his body.
Oh. Do I have to make a roll for that to take like half damage?
There's no save; it's just for movement.
Oh, okay. So I take 13 damage. Yeah, and that's my end. That's the end of my turn.
All right. Movement causes a thunder shell to collapse. Okay. That's your turn. Lucius.
Gonna stand up first of all, using half my movement. Then gonna roar out to the arena. There's a fucking dragon. No time to be fighting each other. And move there. Oh no, I can't move there. That's too far. All right, there we go. Cast haste first. There we go. Whoop. On myself. Then I have enough movement to move there. And once again, gonna quicken a spell. And say, may the cold of the grave take you as I chill touch the dragon, hopefully.
I mean, that's a solid 24. That definitely hits, man.
Right, Miss Skeleton Hand flies across the arena and, pokes the dragon. Hey, over here.
All right. The dragon thinks that maybe a butterfly landed on its back.
Yeah. And then I've got the haste doubles on movements. I've used 15 to get up. Move 30.
Yeah.
Got 15 more to go, I think. Yeah?
Yeah.
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 Just move up. There we go. All right. Turn done.
Okay. Remember, concentration spell. Got to keep that up. Nakara.
Oh, also I scream out, first blood!
Naraka calls out, there was no time to be laying around earlier either, you lazy dragonborn. And then he moves to pursue his quarry. And while mumbling under his breath, swings again with the rapier.
Can I say something before he attacks me? Oh, dang. You already attacked.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I can?
Sure. Talking is a free action. Go ahead.
Can I say, can we please take care of the dragon or else the dragon's gonna kill all of us?
Naraka still takes the swing and says, "This will teach you to shoot at my back."
And the talking probably was just enough to distract Naraka, so to hit the attack did not hit.
Do I hear them talking to each other?
Is that your turn?
That's it from here now.
All right. Dragon is well, it's looking a little sad, a little lonely. He's gonna pop up right over here where these two people are fighting, using his very fancy water jumper ability. And looking at his newly fresh found food, taking a bite, a damel, which doesn't roll.
It's an auto bite. He just jumps in no matter what.
It's just an auto bite. That's it. Okay. Technical
Oh,
difficulty.
wait, I can get hit?
No problem.
Wait,
15. 15 does indeed hit
15 doesn't.
Damel. Taking the average, we'll take the average here, 12 damage.
I'm still up, but I'm very bloody.
His second one, he takes a claw. Sixth, missing.
Yeah.
And then for his third, he rolls around and tries to slap around Naraka a little bit with his tail. Also missing. Not having a very good day today to Dragon. All right. Corvus.
Not really being able to do anything. He just continues running after the dragon, takes the dash action. I already marked where I'm moving. And that's it.
Okay. Dancer.
Well, Danter's cheeks kind of turned red, realizing that he's the champ, but he was actually running away. Not very championly. So he's going to move a little bit, then he's going to healing hands himself to take care of those nasty burns from that dragon breath. Healing hands for 30. And that's all he's going to do.
Okay. Damel, you did not roll a con save for me. Sorry, a wisdom save at the end of your turn. So go ahead and do that now.
Okay, I'll do that right now. I
Hey.
don't think I'm not scared.
You are still afraid, my dude. So
Still very, very scared.
run away.
I'm gonna take out my short sword. Is that an action?
No, you can take out your short sword.
Okay, so I'm gonna take out my short sword and I'm gonna make 2 swings at the guy who was just attacking me.
Okay, since that dragon is right next to you, you have disadvantage on both those rolls.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay.
Yep, if you can see what's frightening you, you have disadvantage.
It's scary being scared.
$16 and $13.
Miss.
That dragon must have a bigger effect on Damil than we thought. Is that it?
And I'm gonna take an action surge and attack him 2 more times.
Attack the dragon with your bow.
And that dragon still taking its effect on its mental health. Damil
Yeah.
not feeling good.
And that's the end of my turn.
Lucius Stone, you've noticed that that dragon is popping left and right in the pools.
Ability I didn't know dragons had and is damn freaky. But no matter what, Ethan says hello like a chaos bolt. So I'm gonna chaos bolt it at a 2nd level. Hopefully I hit.
All right, roll a die for me, a D8.
Got a 1.
Acid.
Alright.
All right, 22 to hit. Hits. You ran it at level 2. Oh, look at that, man. First D6 is a 6. All right.
But okay, so yeah, 18 acid damage for that. And then time to get the fuck away from my pool. Yeah. There's the 60 feet I can go because I'm hasted. I chilled by the spikes. Maybe it won't come so close. But alright, that's my turn.
That's your turn. All right. As just before Naraka goes, we can hear another crate opening in the ground. And next to our current champion, we have 2 more kobolds popping out of the ground. Quickly running up the slope, surrounding our champion and taking their attacks. One. Ooh, 2. Both hit, taking an additional 9 piercing damage. Maybe those toothpicks felt a little bit harder this time around. Naraka, your turn, buddy.
Is the dragon within 5 feet of Daniel? Daniel? Am I saying it right?
I would say so, yeah. It's a large creature, so.
Okay. In that case, Naraka turns again to Daniel, and while mumbling under his breath, swings at him again. And this time, as he swings, you can see that the rapier blade is covered in green flame just licking out from the blade itself. Miss.
Damn it, you fool! Attack the fucking dragon! Kill him later!
But literally just save me for later, which is depressing.
Okay, is that your turn?
Yep.
All right. Okay. The dragon tasting damel meat. Going for round number 2. And this time, let's roll it properly. Damel getting hit with 15.
That hits.
Is getting slightly chewed by the dragon at this point. The dragon taking 12 piercing damage.
Super
And
dead.
starting to gnaw on Damel, but after a couple of minutes of kind of throwing it around in the mouth, spitting him back out, noticing that there's a funny flavor. The dragon now, being done with Damel, goes a little forward, looking at his next prey, Naraka, giving him a nice claw. Nat 1. First Nat 1 on attack rolls. All right, let's see what happens to the dragon. We're going to roll that fun D100, 51. Let's look at our table. All right, this dragon trying to claw at Naraka misses his target and instead tumbles over and is currently laying prone right in front of Naraka. This is not a good turn for the dragon. And that is the dragon's turn. All right, Kobold. Gonna roll that sweet, sweet dagger damage. 22 to hit. Our current champion taking another 6 piercing damage. He is just not having a good day today. That is the Kobold's turn. Go ahead, Corvus.
So the dragon's prone. So if I attack it, do I get advantage while attacking it?
Correct.
You heard me?
You have advantage within 5 feet, so you gotta go real close.
So would it be here or here?
Well, it's a large creature, so you gotta be like at least end this square right here.
So Corvus is just gonna run in, start wailing on the dragon. 2 spear strikes and then 1 unarmed strike. Yeah, and screw it. I'm not gonna do the unarmed strike. I'm gonna do a flurry of blows. So 2 spear strikes and 2 unarmed strikes.
Okay. All right.
Hit.
I don't know. I don't know if a 19 is, yeah. So you didn't roll any of these on advantage. So roll all 4 again. Let's see if you roll that nat 20.
All right.
No, I mean all of these hit though. So let's go from the top to bottom. 1. So he takes your first attack. He takes 10. Your second attack, he takes 7. Your third attack, he takes another 7. And with your fourth and last attack, he takes another 6 damage. This dragon just took a beating. All 4 hits. Hit indeed. That's it? You gonna do anything?
So Corvus is just gonna turn towards what is it later? Say, stop thinking too much. Smile. Turn back to the dragon, and then that's it.
Okay. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, Dancer.
Dancer looks very annoyed at these kobolds gnawing around his ankles, so he's going to drop his bow and he's going to start taking swings at him just with his fists. One at each of them.
How do you take them both out?
He's just going to punch. He's just going to punch down on top of their skulls, cracking them in.
Kobolds are not happy about that. The audience loves it, though. All right. What else do you want to do?
After that, he's going to kind of straighten himself out, pick up his bow, and he's going to start heading towards the dragon and the rest of the group. Moving that's all for him.
Okay. And that's it?
Yeah, that's all.
Perfect. This kobold is dead. Damel, down for the count. Lucius, your turn.
Alright, trying to get closer to the beast. Whee! So I take a good 60 feet from my hasted action.
Some people would say that's a bad idea.
Well, no guts, no glory. Right? It's the arena after all. So, as I skid to a stop where I'm at, I will once again fling out. Actually, the blue dragon. Nah, I think they're lightning. I'm gonna frostbite him. See if I can give him a cold shoulder.
That dragon, not rolling the best. But as the cold descends upon, and you can see that he starts to ice up a little bit, he kind of shrugs a little bit of it off. You can definitely tell it definitely didn't do as much damage as you hoped it would do.
Well, damn. But there we go. I'll use my hasted action to dash. So I get another another 60 feet, right? Oh, here we go. Am I allowed to jump on top of the dragon?
You are allowed to do anything you want. You're gonna roll a acrobatics check for me, though.
So be it. I'll use my hasted action to take the dodge, bolt off, leap up, and try and land on a nice ridgy point, I guess.
And you know what? Since you're rolling, since you're hasted, usually that applies to dex saving throws. But you are fast enough to evade the dragon, so go ahead and roll that acrobatics on advantage.
Sweet.
Give us some
Hopefully I don't
sweet.
fuck myself.
Oh, buddy. Sure hope you roll that nat 1. Oh, nat 20. All right. Roll me a performance check on advantage as well.
Sweet. Performance.
Okay. Would you like me to tell you how you got on top of that dragon, or do you want to narrate how Lucius got on top of that dragon?
I'm down with my own narration.
All right. Go ahead. How did Lucius get up there?
I mean, the dragon is prone anyways, so I think I'm just gonna run along, skipping joyously. Because, I mean, what but a fool would run towards a dragon anyways? So I'm gonna run up, skip along his hide, get right behind the neck, and plop down behind probably like one of the ridge spikes or something.
Okay. So, Lucius is now currently riding the dragon. Like any good D&D campaign, we finally have a dragon rider. All right. Well, Lucius, that's your turn then?
Oh, use a bonus action to turn a second level slot into 2 sorcery points.
Okay. Perfect. Naraka, you see a golden dragonborn riding on top of this still prone dragon. How do you
Naraka
feel?
is impressed. Naraka salutes with his rapier to the golden dragonborn, and then turns to attack the dragon itself, and goes, well done, and swings as green flame begins to cover the blade again.
Okay. Remember, roll that on advantage. Perfect. 24 to hit. Definitely hits the dragon.
And then as the fire, like as the blade strikes the dragon and the fire kind of licks out from it, some of it actually diverts and heads towards the purple robed individual near to the dragon as well.
Hey, watch where that flame be dancing, man.
All right. Corvus taking 2 fire damage.
I'm subtracting that from my temp HP.
Okay. All right, Naraka. That's
And
it.
that's it.
Perfect. The dragon, not feeling being prone, is getting up. Lucius, roll me a dexterity saving throw this time to see if you're gonna stay on top of that dragon as he's standing up.
Dex saving throw is what he said, right?
Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
Since I'm hasted, do I get advantage?
Yeah.
Sweet.
$19 is enough for you to stay on top of that dragon as that dragon's getting up.
Oh! Never thought I'd do this.
The dragon, still not noticing that Lucius is currently riding him, is just going to take a bite against Naraka. Which is a solid 21.
As he's coming in, there's a slight breeze or something. Maybe it's the rider on his back, but something happens again to where as his bite is coming in, he's slightly off.
That dragon getting slightly distracted by Lucius, like trying to ride him like an actual horse. The kicks are just like distracting him, having to bite again, rolling another 21.
Oof. That is a hit.
Naraka taking 12 piercing damage. The dragon going for his second attack on Naraka, rolling a 13 and missing, and then taking the tail and swiping it up against his own back, trying to hit Lucius. And I'm going to roll that on disadvantage.
He ain't even been in a blind spot.
Oh, you are lucky. I just re-rolled a nat 20.
Shit.
Rolling a 14 and just missing, but hitting his own back, taking 8 damage.
Don't worry. Y'all going to be part of the legend. Lucius.
Corvus.
So, Corvus just sees this dragon in front of him flailing about. He's gonna keep like 2 spear strikes and 1 unarmed strike. 20, 22, 16.
All right. The dragon taking these hits like a champ, but he's starting to feel it.
What's up?
Okay, that's it then. Danter.
Alright, so Danter seems to realize something. He thinks for a second, kind of nods to himself. Then he's going to start moving back once again. And then he's going to take aim and take 2 shots at the Dragonborn riding the dragon. Should be at disadvantage for long range. So the first one's a 12. Second one is 10. So I'm guessing both of those miss.
Both of those miss, yeah. Anything else Danter wants to do?
Seeing that he misses, he kind of just puts his hands behind his back, turns around, and kind of starts whistling. And that's all he's going to do.
All right. Lucius. Lucius just felt 2 arrows go by his head.
What way you're aiming, damn it? Why is everyone trying to hit me?
Danter shouts back, I was aiming at the dragon. My bad.
Aim better! And then I'm gonna, guess with the legs clamped down, try to hold my position. Pull out my trusty dagger. And, I guess green flame bladed to death. Hopefully.
Okay, you're on top of the dragon. You can roll on advantage.
Sweet. Alright, so here's the dagger roll. This is 24. 5 damage from dagger. And
Yep.
then green flame blade, just ignore the roll. There's additional 4 fire damage, and then I'm gonna hit the fire. I guess leaps towards. Can I tell it? Can I have it not leap? Is that a choice?
You can say it leaped into the water.
All right, I'm gonna say leap into the water then.
Okay.
And then with the hasted action, I get another attack. So dagger again. The 12, unfortunately.
You could not pierce through the thick dragon hide.
But I'm still riding it, so I don't give a hook. Woohoo! And that's my turn.
Naraka motions to the Golden Dragonborn and says, after we take down the dragon, the one that's shooting at you is next. And feeling like he's now got an ally in this arena, he takes another swing at the dragon.
Okay. Definitely not hitting with that.
And that's it.
All right. It looks like the crowd wants more. They want more blood. Oh boy, technology nowadays, guys. They want more blood. All of a sudden, you guys can hear a scream. Like, a very loud scream. And it says, "No! Okotakin, my friend!" And you guys can see a man jump down into the arena. This man having bright red eyes, a sword that looks like it is dripping in blood. The entire surrounding of him, it's just a feeling of death. He's landing right in front of the dragon and just looking at him, holding his turn for the first person that takes a swing at it. The dragon's turn, taking a swing a bite directly at Narakan. missing him with his bite, trying to take a claw swipe at him. 20 hits. Narakan taking 7 slashing damage. And then again hitting Lucius with his tail, or trying to anyway. Rolling a nat 20 this time around. But I did say last time it'll be rolled on disadvantage because you're on his back, so I'm going to re-roll that nat 20.
Yeah. Don't roll a 20 again.
And even with your plus 2 AC for your haste spell, that still hits. You are taking 8 bludgeoning damage.
You would
And-
think you would hit, but I be a mage, so shield.
And he uses his reaction to shield. Narrowly missing. The dragon, though, taking some damage from trying to hit Lucius on his back. Go ahead, Corvus.
So I'm gonna spend the key point to disengage as a bonus action. Hearing someone just like plop into the arena instinctually, Corvus just walks up to him and starts attacking him.
Okay.
22 to hit, 24.
All right. You attack the newcomer that just jumped into the arena, and you do hit with both of those attacks.
That's it.
And that's your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Danter.
All right, let's see. He kind of looks incredulous, saying that after the dragon's done, they're going to gang up on him. So he thinks for a second. Then he decides it's only right to fight back in self-defense. He's going to move a little bit closer and going to take 2 shots at the one who just yelled that.
Far enough to where you can't hear shit.
Do I get any cover from the dragon?
He still has to roll on disadvantage anyway, and that's a 9 and a 12. Danter, what's going through Danter's head right now? Give us a quick rundown. He's not been doing much this the beginning of this battle arena. How's he feeling right now?
At first, he was kind of cocky, thinking he's the champ. He was kind of looking down on them. And that dragon breathed on him and it scared the shit out of him, so he's just kind of becoming more and more kind of afraid inside, but trying not to show it outside. In truth, he's a coward.
It's nice to know a little bit more about our players. All right, and that's Danter's turn?
Yep, that's all for him.
Perfect. All right. Our newcomer's turn. And he does not look impressed right now. He just got attacked when he is just trying to come here and rescue his pet dragon, okay? Give a man a break. He looks at Corvus, and he is going to take an attack on Corvus. Oh, why is none of this rolling today? All right. Let's just roll that manually then, if it's going to be like that. Why isn't it? Oh.
I'm gonna spend a key point to make him have disadvantage on the attack.
Sorry?
I said I'm gonna spend the key point to make him have disadvantage on the attack.
Do you have disadvantage? Okay, yeah, no worries.
Alright.
Okay. Disadvantaged. First attack rolls on 11. And we're going to go with attack number 2. 23 hits on disadvantage, right?
Yes.
You're taking 13 slashing damage, and all of a sudden, you feel something invade your mind. You feel bloodlust overcoming you. You take another 7 psychic damage.
So yeah, I think it's fair to say that I'm fairly bloody right
Yeah.
now.
So you just took 20 damage. Okay, that's his turn. Lucius. And you can see, Corvus, you can see that as this blade struck you, it must have sucked some of your blood out. Like, there's just blood all over the place, way more than there was initially. All right, Lucius, your turn.
Rock is a newcomer. Try to talk to the dragon. I'm not sure what's up with that. But it's a hard choice to make. But you know what? Fuck it. Sitting on top of the dragon. Hopefully this doesn't affect me. It doesn't transfer it. I'm gonna shock and grasp him. That's still an advantage.
Yeah, man, you're sitting right on top of it.
All right, so feel the lightning. 2 lightning damage.
Definitely hitting. And as you feel that lightning coursing through the dragon's vein, you can definitely tell that this dragon does not enjoy lightning. But you are sitting right on top of that dragon, so you're going to take 2 lightning damage.
All right, that takes a bit of me temporary HP. That do it? -2. Okay, it's not bad.
All right, is that your turn, buddy?
All right. It doesn't seem like my shit is changing. I'm trying, but it's not working. But no, it's gonna attack with a dagger once again with the hasted action.
Okay.
So dagger attack. 19 for 5 piercing.
Yeah, man. That dragon is just not doing good. You keep on hitting that same spot on his neck, and you can see that there's no longer any scales left. Every time you're hitting down, you're just hitting straight into it.
Sweet. Does he count as within 5 feet of the dragon or no?
No. The only person that's currently within 5 feet would be Naraka.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm done. So I'm getting through the scales. You've been down soon enough. Take care of that new fool.
Naraka.
Naraka is encouraged by the Golden Dragonborn's success, and takes a swing of his own with lightning crackling along his rapier this time. Ugh.
Okay, I will let Lucius count as an ally for you because you guys have been working together. And 11, though, just missing.
And using his bonus action to disengage, Naraka moves to here.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. This dragon finally having enough of a beating, going back into the water. Lucius, go ahead and roll me another dexterity saving throw to see if you stay on top. You also have the choice to jump off. Nat 20. Are you going to go down into the water with the dragon?
You know what? Fuck it. Let's do the epicness. Right into hell, baby.
All right. Lucius clinging on as the dragon dives. The dragon feeling like there's somebody on the back, but he just can't imagine that somebody is that stupid jumping into the water with him. All right. Corvus is down. Dancher.
So feeling like the end is near, Corvus is using her last key point.
Oh yeah, Corvus still has HP. Never mind. I totally skipped Corvus. I'm sorry.
2 HP left. Just hanging in there.
Plus,
Still alive.
I'm
Not
still
well,
here, guys.
but I'm alive.
I'm still here. All right. Sorry, man. Yeah, go ahead.
So using using her last key point, she uses a flurry of fury of blows, and she says, "Calamore, guide me," as she does 2 spear attacks and 2 unarmed attacks.
All right. 2 spear attacks, 2 unarmed strikes, and she can tell that the first attack definitely did some serious damage to the man. Second attack missing just slightly. He just got out of the way. The third attack, all of a sudden, he parried. It looks like he parried it. He hooked up his sword and just pushed your weapon to the side, making the second unarmed strike ineffective at all. That's it?
Yep.
Okay. Now it's Danter's turn.
All right, Danter kind of ponders to himself for a bit. Kind of thinks for a while, nods to himself. Then he's going to move over. He's going to move forward, and then he's going to look at Corvus, who looks to be on his last legs, and he's going to take 2 shots at him. Still at disadvantage for long range. Fuck. It's missing.
Danter must have bought must have had the same arrow supplier as our friend Damel here. The arrow's just not making it.
Kind of just looks down at his bow incredulously, and then ends his turn, and looking sad.
Looking sad. The audience also very upset currently at the current champion. You can hear a couple of boos in the background. All right, this time the new arrival is looking at his, at his dragon friend that just disappeared, giving a quick nod. Now being able to fully concentrate on the task at hand, destroying the people that hurt his friend. Rolling a 25 on his first attack on Corvus. Corvus taking the 13 slashing damage. And another 11 psychic damage, feeling his brain go dark. That's Corvus. Before she goes down, anything left to say?
After the flurry of blows that Corvus did towards this monster thing, she then receives 1 strike straight across her chest. She falls backwards. As she falls, she says, "The problem is, everyone thinks they have time." And then she just hits the ground with a thud.
Very nice. Turning around, he sees another person that attacked his precious pet, walking up slowly, blood dripping for every step he takes, taking his second slash. 25 to hit.
It is a hit.
And I'm going to roll this time. See if you get lucky.
Nope.
Taking 11 slashing damage. And this man obviously does not stop. He looks at the man down. What does Nakara have to say before he goes down?
Was not time yet.
More famous last words have yet to be spoken. Lucius, your turn. You are currently underwater, about 30 feet down, trying to hold on for dear life on a dragon. Every attack you usually would have advantage. Currently, you're just going to have regular rolls there, buddy. But at the end of your turn, if you're not jumping off and trying to swim up, which you will have to use your movement speed for, might have a little bit of fun rolls happening there. Let's see what Lucius decides to do.
Okay. Surprised that he wasn't just like an instant teleportation and we're just diving into the water. realizing, oh, we're not, it didn't happen yet. And also, it's pretty far from the surface. I think it's time to vacate the premises. I'm gonna use the hasted action I have to disengage, and then use my main action to, I guess, dash swim, however that fucking works.
Yeah, man, that's fine. Yeah.
Hit the surface. So, I guess half speed underwater. So dashing with now makes it back to 60 feet instead of being 30 for the hasted. So
Yeah,
that
I'm
should
cool
get
with
me
that.
right out of the water.
Yeah, gets you out of the water and probably a couple of feet away. Let's say about, let's call it 10 feet away from the edge.
Great.
You can pick a side.
Okay. If I'm picking a side, I'm picking this side.
All right. I'll let
All
you
right.
pick a side.
Hop about, grab a breath of fresh air. Whew. You got away. Look around. See the demon guy's been taking out people or standing over people with blood dripping off the sword. Like, oh, well, the next challenge is here. As I guess I left my dagger in the dragon and just I'm gonna pull out my whip.
Okay. Can
Stand at
you
the ready.
Can you roll me one more performance check as Lucius comes out of the water? Let's see how graceful he comes out, or if he's flopping like a duck.
Oh, we got a full whip duck. No advantage, right?
No.
All right. Performance. 90.
Man, Lucius was probably born in his previous life as a fish, because as he's coming up from the water, he is just taking stroke after stroke like it's no other day. Taking a front flip, however that happened, out of the water pool and standing on his feet with his arms up like he just finished a great gymnastics, feat. The crowd just loving this contender. Like he is just giving them a good show today.
And when
Enter frowns when he hears the crowd cheering.
as I land on my victory pose, I guess I'll whip out the whip, give it a crack, and say, "On to the next one."
Nakara down. Dragon is going to turn to recuperate for a round. Corvus is down. Dancher.
Dante really isn't liking the fact that someone else is stealing the spotlight. He's not very happy about it. He's once again going to move closer. Then he's going to take 2 shots at Lucius. This time, no longer at disadvantage.
The first shot, Dancher must still be feeling the crowd from the back. The arrow just not making it. The second shot, 19, hits Lucius right in the shoulder. And Lucius,
really?
go ahead and roll me that con save. See if haste stays up. Haste is up.
Can't break my concentration no matter what you do.
All right, Dancher.
Yeah, that's all for me.
Okay. Nagaro walking around, and he finally makes eye contact with the man that had the guts to ride his sweet, sweet dragon.
Don't
He's
look at me
taking
like that.
taking a couple of steps forward, still looking around, jumping the rest of the way, landing straight in front of Lucius with one great jump, pulling out a sword, and I forgot that doesn't roll, because why would that work? Rolling a 15 missing on his first swing. Rolling a 14, missing on his second swing as well. The long jump he just performed must have thrown off his concentration.
Oh, keep that big old blade away from me, man.
Lucius.
Oh, you're gonna take Lucius, will ya? Well, here's right back at you as I is actually what is he wearing armor?
You can tell that this man is wearing some sort of leather armor, but it's shimmering, so you're not entirely sure what's going on there. But it is leather. Looks like leather anyway.
I'm gonna reach out with my hand and try and shock him.
Okay.
$14.
As you're trying to reach out your hand, you feel almost like there's some sort of shift, and a man just steps to the left, you missing your attack by a slight margin.
This ain't over just yet as I use 2 sorcery points and quicken another shocking grasp at him.
Okay.
Is that one gonna hit?
With the 24, even though the man tries to sidestep this attack again, no avail. Lucius grasping him by his arm and letting loose on his lightning.
And then, because of my lovely haste spell, I'll take a quick whip crack at his face. Let's give you a scar to remember me by. What?
With that whip, you're being real close to the man, and you're letting your whip loose. But because you were ready before he even got there, the whip does come off, and does 5 damage.
Sweet. And then because he can't take a reaction, as far as I know, from the lightning twitching the muscles, let's move this way. 35 and 25. Hey, brother. Wait, no. Is anyone alive over here? As they get over there, I'm trying to see if anyone's alive. You muted.
Nakabro, trying to swing his longsword, notices that his muscles are spasming, and he just can't get around to it. Lucius running away. The crowd, though, instead of booing him, is cheering for the man. I think they found a new favorite tonight. The dragon, finally having taken his rest, is coming out slightly fearful of Lucius on this side.
Scared a dragon. Who can say they did that?
Finally able to take a quick breath here, the dragon gets to have another breath attack. Go ahead, Dancer. Dancer, roll me another sweet dex.
Poor champion.
13. Taking 37 bludgeoning damage, or fire damage. Yeah.
Fuck me.
The dragon finally finding his mojo. Well, we have a real dragon contending there tonight in the camera. All right, Dancer, your turn. The dragon appearing right in front of you again, taking a second breath at you.
Well, now Dancer looks furious. He's going to run forward. He's going to pull out his quarterstaff. He's going to take 2 swings at the dragon Then he's going to flurry of blows for another unarmed strike. But instead of taking the second unarmed strike, he's going to healing hand himself for the rest of his pool, so 20 more.
Sure.
Try and keep himself from dying.
All right. Still slightly shaken. Only 2 of the 3 attacks land. But the dragon does look very hurt. Nagaro looking at the man that just ran away from him. Oh, man.
Call a tactical retreat, not running away.
Yeah, and he makes it with his movement speed. And
as fast as me.
and a small jump. Rolling his first attack. Rolling a sweet, sweet 20.
You know what? Fuck yeah. Shield!
Lucius burning another spell and shielding. Nagaro not giving up, rolling for a second attack. 19, 20, not hitting again.
Don't touch me.
This man is getting very agitated with this golden dragonborn. Lucius.
Oh, my turn again. Okay, cool. What the? Okay, that's what it is. All right. Let's see. Gonna use the hasted action to disengage. We're there. And then use my actual action to and a spell point and a sorcery point to twin it. I'm gonna first level chaos both of them, the dragon and the man. So there we go. Dragon guy first, dragon second. Ooh.
Okay, roll me 2 different d8s.
You can see which d8s you rolled, actually, if you mouse over it.
Great.
Okay, so the first one was the dragon, you said?
First one was for the guy, second one for the dragon. You said something, you muted again.
Yeah, you hit him. You hit the dragon.
Alright, cool. So 4 what cold damage.
All right.
We're gonna choose. I'm confused.
Hmm?
So I get to choose. Are we using the d8s from the attack or the d8 that I rolled? Because it says I get to choose between the two.
Same number on both d8s. 2 d8.